Okay, so I thought I'd take this video for all the guys that try to help me this morning, or the mechanics amongst us. Goes hand in hand with what we talk about when we sell a deal and the next day third-party information, because everybody becomes an expert. Anyway, I tried everything that everybody told me, but it didn't work, so I went on YouTube, and here's the answer. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to take out your little tray here. Then you're going to take off this chrome piece. Then this piece comes off, very simply, with this little plastic whatever. And it basically exposes the problem. The first thing you can try, oops, there's an auto zoom's gone on my camera. They say that this pink thing here, if you do this, it'll fix the it'll release the release everything. So, but it doesn't. And it's supposed to solve the problem, but it didn't. So, where the problem is another little pink thing. I can show you, if you can see it. The pink thing is right here. A little pink thing right there. A piece of pink plastic. I have no idea. It only on a Chrysler. But anyway, just to show you what I mean, if you, and that's pretty much what it is. The pink thing is broken. So what I can do is I can, every time I want to put it in gear like so, if I can do it, but if I do this, it comes over enough for me to pull it back and put it in gear, so I can drive it to the shop. So all it is that little pink thing down there is unbelievable. See how that works? So once it gets to here, then see if I can do it with my knee. There you go. Amazing. When I let it go, I can still change the gears, but when I put it back in park, it won't go. So thank you everybody for telling me to put my brake on brake on the put my foot on the brake and wiggle the wheel and push the car backwards and forwards and all of the above. That's one way of getting out of running a lead, I guess. Okay, what I thought I would do is I'm going to replace the pink thing down here that stops the gear shift from getting out of park. Actually, let me just make sure that it's still screwed up. Yeah, so it's stuck in out of park. So got a video here from this guy online who I'm following his video, but he's a specialty guy. So I'm going to follow his direction and let's see how the novices do. You might think I'm crazy, but if not, I'll get it towed to a real auto shop. But amazing what you find in here. Okay, so let me check. His first instruction is to, where's my thing, is to get rid of this. And I hate forcing things like this, but they tell you to. Okay, so that goes down. As easy as that. Then we're going to push the screwdriver in here to separate them, like so. And apparently, let me use a bigger one because that's what people like. Is there a screw there? I can't remember if he said if there's a screw. I didn't hear him say that, but let me check to see if there is one. I don't remember him saying it, but no, it's not a screw. Piece of plastic. So I guess it's easier than stuck. So I don't want to break it. It doesn't seem to be. See? Typical. Nothing is ever as easy as they make out. I'm gonna lower this armchair piece. Give me a better view of it, but okay. There we go. That's it. It's wobbling at least. Wow. How can they make it? They make it so easy. I'm unscrewing it so it looks like it's coming off. I didn't say that there was a screw thread, but I'm guessing that, oh, yes there is. So I didn't see him say that in the video, so that was a good thing. So we're taking that off, put it to the side, out of the way, and then let's see what he says is the next thing. It's a pretty good video. So he's telling us what he's going to do. I just want to see
a 10mm socket on the
yeah.
tiny nuts out of
there.
there.
Got all the bits. Because that's the first thing he says. Let's get that out.
And to get them off, you just simply separate the two right here.
Yeah, it didn't say anything about screwing it. Okay.
So we're gonna stick him in here like that.
Yeah, did all that.
Is to pull this little rubber mat up right here.
Yeah, it says to take the ashtray out.
You can't get it off with your fingers. Take a small screwdriver.
There you go. So you're
and
taking
pry up on it gently.
the ashtrays out.
Get them out. Now, if you look, Phillips screwdrivers.
Yeah, we got all that out.
Pink plastic release here.
Yeah.
And of course, the one that everyone has problems
talking
with
about this.
is
and
the
this
one
is the
that's
pink
located
thing down here.
I can
So
barely see it where my and then pull.
It's taking the ashtray out.
So you're gonna reach in with your hand.
Okay, now this is a tough one.
Grab him. Push in on this detent right here. See that?
Okay. All right.
Not
so
too hard.
let me take a
you're gonna
look. So this is the first thing. He's telling me to get hold of this pair of pliers here. I'm going to go back and look at what he says here.
There's a small release right here on the side. Do you see this?
Yeah. So
you're
what
gonna
is?
reach in with your hand. Grab him. Push in on this detent right here. See that?
Okay.
Not too hard. And you're going to pull straight up.
Now apparently,
It'll slide right out of there.
this should slide right out of
And
there.
then the cable comes off
Let's see.
by pushing forward.
There you
and then
go.
Out.
That was easy.
Just kind of tuck him to the side for now.
Let's stop that. Okay, so that's good. And then he says that the cable should just slide out, which it just did. Okay, couldn't see where that came from, but and then he said just put it to one side, so we're going to put it down there. I love these things. Okay, so far so good.
Alright, next we're going to focus on this guy right here, which is a shifting cable. And if you look, it's attached down here, which goes to the shifting arm right here. Okay. So, if you look carefully, you got to be real careful with this. Right down here, there's a small black hole. I don't know if you can see that.
Okay. So that's why I brought out one of these sticks, and I got a barbecue stick, believe it or not, but apparently, there it is, there's a black hole here, and let's see if I don't know, maybe it'll work, maybe it won't, let's see. So that's what he's telling me to do, so let's see what he says.
So what you're going to do is take your ice pick tool, and you're going to shove it in that little hole right there, and you're going to push gently. As you do so, you're going to lift straight up.
Okay.
Slide right up.
Okay, so I'm supposed to be pushing in here and sliding. Oh my God, it worked. Okay, you guys can't see that. So basically, there's a little hole down here next to this rod thing, and I don't know if I'm going to try and turn the camera around to see what you guys can see. There. So let me see. There's a rod here, and at the very back right here there's a hole right in there, and I can pull this thing, this whole mechanism that I got my hand up. That's the first thing.
Out of there like such.
Okay, got that.
Alright, next take your pry bar tool. You're going to get in between him.
Okay.
You're going to gently pry him out.
Okay, so next thing is we have to take our pry bar out, which unfortunately I don't have one, but the whole idea is to pry this thing. If you can see here, let me just make sure that you can tilt it down a little bit here. I think it's this part here. Okay, so I think you're okay. Maybe I can come down a touch like that. Okay, so the whole idea now is to pull this out here, and he says you should have a pry bar. I don't have, so we're gonna probably struggle a bit, but okay, there it comes. So this got to be gentle. Oh, that was okay. All right, so I'm prying that off like that. Cool. And I'm assuming that's good. So that's what he said to do. Again, I'm doing this for novices like me.
Till he comes off like such.
Like such.
That's the shifter cable right there. Now you can move him out of the way.
Okay, so we're moving that out of
Okay,
the way.
next we're going to be pulling out the 4 bolts.
Okay, so this is easy. We've got
see
4
one here.
bolts. 1, 2,
And you can
3,
see one
4.
here. There's
We'll see
2
if it's
others,
easy.
one down here in the back.
Okay, so this is I just had my rocket socket set. It's going to be 10 millimeters. Probably can't do it with the standard, so I've got a double connector, which does work. Wow. So far so good, guys. So I'm going to put that on, and what I did is I bought a couple of screwdrivers that were magnetic, because I don't want to lose these screws. So I'm going to try and get this on here. Of course, maybe it's, oh, there you go. So this one seems easier. Okay. I can't believe I'm doing this in the afternoon, but you know, it's 95 degrees. Of course, I'm in LA. If I didn't say so, my name's John. And I don't know. It wouldn't work this morning, so I sent a text to my sales force of 30 people asking for advice. And of course, I don't think any of them are actually mechanics. But it's amazing how many, the responses I got. Everybody becomes an expert. So let's see how we're doing. put it out. Let's see. This is going to be difficult. I'm not sure. I can't get your fingers down there. And I'm not sure which one's magnetic. So, I want to check on that a little bit. So what I'm going to do, so it's a good idea. Normally, I'm one of those guys that just hopes that everything's going to be okay and goes for it. So I'm going to try and be a little bit different today, and maybe a little smarter if I can, and I'm going to bring it all the way loose. I'm going to be like one of those shows in a little bit, is I'll do one and then you guys do the rest. I'll prep them. So let's see. I'm going to make sure I'm all the way. And let me just hope. Not sure how I could do this without anyway. Well, I got it. Oh la la, I'll stop this and I'll take out the other three and then we can pick it up again. So let me... Okay, so is that zoomed in here? Okay. I got a broken zoom on my camera, so I'm trying to fix that. Okay, so what's happened is we have a problem. Again, this is a 2005. 2005 Chrysler 500, and as I said, this just pulls out, but it doesn't. And this is probably going to be a little bit more complicated than they made it sound, which is good. This is why I did it. So I'm looking at this, wondering how. Gotta be careful of this. I nearly broke this, I think. How to get this out of here. Probably what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this wire out of here. There's a wire on the back. I'm gonna disconnect that. I'm sure it shouldn't be a problem, although it seemed like it a second ago. You see, they get a small screwdriver. Of course, being typical whatever I am. Of course, because I can't see it, I'm guessing it's a wire. I think it's the light. Yeah, it's the light. Alright, so that lets me take this off. The good thing about videoing it, of course, is it reminds me how to put this stuff back. So I'm going to put that on the dashboard. Whew. Alright, it's sad because I can see the pink thing. And this is so close to just coming out. So close. I got a lot of junk down there. Oop, there's the... Oop, okay. Look, the magnet worked. I got the one I dropped. Oh, you didn't know I dropped one. But I did. Oh, and I got a paper clip too. It might come in handy for whatever. There's a white thing down here. There's all sorts of crap down there. There's a white thing that doesn't seem to move. So, right now, I guess I gotta figure out how to get this off. Because this won't come off. This won't come out. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and figure out how to get this thing off. So I'll come back to you in a second. Okay, so what I think I figured out for now is there's 4 screws in here. Not screws, but what's it, 7/16. Well, how would I know what 7/16 is? Oh my goodness, yes it is, but I don't think I have the tool to do that. Maybe I get it over here. No. Or maybe they give you a converter. Looking for a self-fit converter with a 7/16. You know, and I'm sure there's nobody watching this that is. This is not for master class people. This is for people like me that just follow direction on YouTube the best I can. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So there's 4 screws. I'm going to put this back up out of the way. Oh, well, I was going to put my screen up. Lift this up. Now I need the light. Okay, so I'm going to take these 4 things out of the way. My gut feeling says you don't need to do anything. So I'm basically doing what I've always done, which is take out screws, and then realise they really didn't make any difference to anything. So let's see if I can. Okay. So 1. 2. 3. Okay. Should we take bets on this? Ooh. Oh my god, it's working. Oh my god, it worked. I'm a genius. I'm an absolute genius. I get, what's this? I get 7,359 points out of 1,000. What do you think? Okay, so let me, so I'm going to go back here. Wow, I can't believe that worked. That stuff never works for me. Okay, so I think you got it. So I'm looking at this and I'm pulling it out. Pulling it out gently, as he said, because I got 2 wires, one there which I already detached earlier. Oh, actually there's another 2. I guess I didn't catch that one. So let's see how these come out. You know, they make these things as if Whoever makes these things thinks that people like you, well, I guess this stuff isn't meant for people like you and me. So you have to figure out how they put these things together. Yep. So I've just pushed down on that, that went. Which means, if I push down on something over here, then that should go, right? What about if I push here? That's crazy. Oh, okay. Wow. Guys, I think you're going to be proud of me. I did it. There it is. So, that's it. Some pieces falling out. And there's the pink thing that we're going to get to. And, well. Alright. So let's see what he says next. Okay.
One right here. See these two?
Yeah, I got them.
So disconnect him.
Yeah.
Light bulb here on the side, it's a 2-wire. Turn him counterclockwise to get him out, like such. Then there's 4 plastic prongs that hold this guy on. Pull those off and he comes off the top.
Oh, we already did
Then
that.
what you're left with is this guy right here. See that?
That's what I see. I got that.
2. There's another one there, 3 and 4. So what you're going to do is you're going to take these off, pull this top piece off, and it'll give you full access to that so you can get...
Alright. Okay, so what it's saying is, there's a little clip there. It said there's another clip at the back. Another one there. Oh, what was that? Something just fell off. Hate that. Oh, what's it? Oh, there it is. Well, there it is, guys. That's the spring. You can see that. There it is. I'm loving this. I must say. Alright, so I'm going to put the spring up there. Maybe just the spring broke off. I don't know. Alright, so what it's saying is, so if I take... So that's all done. That's amazing. That's crazy. Alright, so I gotta take this one. I'm gonna lift that off. That's good. So I'm lifting like that to yank that one out. Which didn't work. So I guess this is one of those this mystery things that again, I'm sure there's an easy way to do this. I've just never been able to figure them out. It's like one of those little catches. You'll see what I mean. The hell they work. I don't know. There's one at the back. I'm sure you guys know better than I do, but something as silly as this. And I don't have anything smaller to get in there. So let's try if that works. It kind of does, but it doesn't unlatch like it should. Okay, there you go. Oh, I got it. So I did that one. And this one ain't gonna be as easy. So let's do what we're gonna do. You guys, you probably guys are all thinking I'm crazy because I can't undo such a stupid little thing. And you would be right. So I'm gonna stop the video and come back. Alright, let's pick it up. So I did it. Taking this off. That So put that away in there, and oh my god, here it is. Here's the culprit. So let me see what it's supposed to do. Okay, there you go. Okay, so I'm disengaging that. And so what I need to look at, and the next thing look at that. Okay, I need to do is I'm going to look at this in the video. Yeah, let's see what he says is the next stage.
That spring back on there. Okay, so once you get this all off, he slides right off. You're going to find that really that difficult of a procedure. But the trick is finding out a substitute to put on for that spring in there. So I'm going to leave that up to you. But anyway, so I hope...
Okay, so here's the dilemma. Where does the spring go? Because right now I can't see it. I can see where it's broken off here. It's a tiny spring. But I can't see where it goes, so I'm going to pause the video until I figure it out.